This is Wing Commander for the Sega CD. In a very short span of time, Wing Commander has become one of my favorite Sega CD games. There are a lot of game design elements in this game that are still considered cutting-edge innovation, even though the PC version of this game came out in 1990. This, the Sega CD version, came out in 1994 and brought with it some really amazing voice acting. The game starts you out right away in the training simulator, getting you accustomed to seeing the game over screen. This is foreshadowing. You will die a lot at first.
Belly on up, friend, and take a load off. You must be Hotshot. I'm Shot Glass. Welcome aboard the Claw. I used to be a pilot myself. Till the flea bag shot me up so bad I couldn't fly. I guess I flew with most every pilot on the Claw. So if you want to know how one pilot or another flies, old Shot Glass is the guy to ask. Stop by when you're off duty and we'll talk more.
My first hour or two of the game, I spent a lot of time going through the manual and making notes on how to control my ship. The flight simulator is great for learning how to handle yourself in a dogfight, or just learning how to control your ship in general. You go through rounds, adding another spaceship to the fray until you're eventually overwhelmed and greeted by the familiar game over screen. Personally, I've managed to make it to round 3, but these rounds can go on for quite some time, and I had to edit out about 10 minutes of footage from just the 2 rounds that I did play through while recording. I strongly recommend buying a complete copy of this game. You will need the manual. It's a 60-page book full of amazing tips. On top of just telling you the basic controls, it also offers advanced flight maneuvers and tactics, as well as background information on the ships, characters, and enemies. If you're thinking you'll just pop on over to GameFAQs and get the controls and information there, well, you're shit out of luck, buddy. The only FAQs that exist are for just the PC version of this game. I've seen complete copies around my town for about $5 to $10, which is about what you should expect to pay online. This is the common area where off-duty pilots come to drink and talk about tactics and gossip about each other's flying styles and skills in combat.
You are called Hotshot, no? I am called Angel. I'm just reviewing some figures on our recent encounters with the Kilrathi. You would like to know what I've learned, perhaps? The Drothi is the Kilrathi fighter seen most in this sector. These figures show that 1.4 missiles are required to destroy the Drothi, while over 7 direct laser hits are necessary to destroy the same vessel. I hope this information is useful to you, Lieutenant.
And yes, all the pilots have those amazing stereotypical accents, which I find charming. This is the barracks area. Here you can examine your earned medals by clicking on those lockers back there, or you can load or save a game. Each one of those empty bunks is a slot where you can save a new game, and all those people sleeping in their bunks are game saves that I've made previously. From here you can go back to the common area or the mission hangar. Let's go check out the mission hangar.
Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to the Brimstone system. As you know, there are several Kilrathi military bases on the second planet. We are here to scout the system before a possible Confederation invasion.
Way to go, Chief! Finally, we get some real action!
That will mean a heavy patrol schedule.
Patrol schedule? Ah, hell, that's no fun!
As we gather intelligence on the strength of local Kilrathi forces. You're first in the rotation, Hotshot. For your wing, I want you to take... Maniac, I think. He seems to be anxious for an assignment.
Oh, sure, send me! I wouldn't want you to trouble Iceman or Hunter with a routine patrol.
Stow it, Marshal. There's always lavatories to scrub, if you'd rather. I thought so. Now, let's look at your patrol plan, Hotshot. It's a simple 3-point route with a few asteroids near Nav 2. Keep alert. We really don't know what to expect out there. But we know we're in hairball territory. Just fly your route and get back with a report. And if Maniac gives you any static, you have my permission to shoot him to pieces. Should I use missiles, sir, or ship's guns? Guns, Hotshot. Save your missile for important targets.
What?
Squadron dismissed.
After your briefing, you get to see this amazing cutscene of everyone scrambling and launching their ships into space for some real action. I love seeing it every single time. Now, I'm going to show several ways that this mission, Mission 6, can play out. You have the option of autopiloting to the next area in your navigation system, or you can just fly there manually using your radar. If there are enemies along your flight path, you'll come right out of autopilot and engage the enemies. Which is why sometimes I choose to fly manually so that I can spot the enemies on my radar before they spot me, and just avoid the conflict altogether. In this particular mission, you're just scouting out enemy locations, so it's not really required that you dogfight them, and, potentially take an ass-kicking. However, in this particular mission, your wingman, Maniac, is useless, and the only thing he's good at is starting fights that he's definitely gonna lose, and I've managed to clean up after him, but he almost always dies, and I usually take a ton of damage in the process. Now that music means that enemy Kilrathi fighters are in the area, so you can't just run away or using autopilot. You have to manually use your turbo boost to get the hell out of there. Now whenever Maniac spots an enemy, off I go! Watch my smoke! Which is incredibly annoying. And why he gets his ass kicked, 'cause he just sees some spaceships and he's got to go blow that shit up. And even though he's completely outnumbered. So I just chose to fly the hell out of there. Which is one of the only ways to really win this mission. Now, this is an ending to the mission I had personally never seen before, so it was really cool that I got it on tape.
With your carrier destroyed, you drift endlessly through the void.
So, somehow the Kilrathi had made it back to the TCS Tigerclaw and destroyed the carrier. Fuck! I'm showing the multiple ways to beat this mission just to demonstrate the game's branching story paths. Much like a modern Western RPG with branching dialogue options, this game's story goes in different paths depending on your performance in the cockpit. Let's say, if Maniac dies, he's dead for the rest of the game, and you get to see a really cool space funeral. And Maniac really does his best to make sure that you get to attend that space funeral. He's an annoying character. I think most people let him die in this, the first mission you get to fly with him. But personally, I'm going for the best ending, so I played this mission several times, trying to find a way to keep this fucking idiot alive. Upon successfully completing a mission, you fly back to the carrier and radio in for landing clearance, and then have to pilot the ship into range for the automatic landing sequence to take over. It's very cool, and you can see where they were going with trying to make it realistic. And I appreciate the small touches like that in this game very much. After successfully landing your ship, you have to go to a mission debriefing.
You got away pretty clean, sir. Nice work out there, Hotshot. You both handled a dangerous situation well.
Thanks, Chief! We were just too much for him!
It got pretty rough, but we came through it. Well, let's go over the report from your recorder. No kills for you, Hotshot. And Maniac struck out. Dismissed.
They're the bastards! Off I go! Watch my smoke! You got it, baby!
This time, I'm just going for it. I'm going to see if I can take out all of the enemy Kill Wrathy fighters, or if I get my ass kicked. One of the cool things about this game is you have the option to eject. So if you're getting your ass kicked and you're about to die, you can save your pilot and avoid a game over. And the cool thing about ejecting is the first time, you get a medal. And then you also get a stern warning that if you eject again, you're just wasting money and are probably a shitty pilot. Which I think's kind of cool. My ship's already taken heavy damage. You can hear it sizzling and crackling. Maniac has also taken significant damage. And in this particular instance of trying to complete this mission, I go for the route of just using Eject. Because there's no way in hell I could have won this fight. And, you know, it's good to avoid the game over.
They're the bastards! They're blowing me to pieces! Help! They're blowing me to pieces! Help! They're blowing me to pieces! They're blowing me to pieces! Help! 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 They're blowing... You fight like a stillborn chicken. They're blowing me to pieces! Help! They're blowing me to pieces!
At that point, there was no way I could have possibly won the fight or gotten out of there, so I had no choice but to eject.
Come in. I need to speak with you. Yes, sir. You're about to receive a golden sun for ejecting and surviving. But you only get one of those per career. After that, ejecting just wastes the Confederation starfighters. I understand, Colonel. I'll keep it in mind. I'm counting on it, First Lieutenant. That's all then, First Lieutenant. dismissed. For bravely sacrificing his vessel and endangering his life in combat with the Kilrathi enemy in the Brimstone system. The Terran Confederation is proud to present the Golden Sun to First Lieutenant Hotshot. Your devotion to the Confederation honors all humanity. Good job, Hotshot. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Filled with pride, you meet the applause of your fellows.
They're the bastards! Off I go! What's my smoke?
As you play through the game, you earn new ranks and medals, which are always on display at the barracks. This is a huge game with a lot of content and a always shifting plot. There's a good ending and a bad ending. And from what I hear, the good ending's really hard to achieve, and I totally believe it. I've had to play missions many times just to get back alive, let alone accomplishing the actual mission objective. The attention to detail is amazing. During a mission, your ship racks up damage that affects your ship's performance. Also, let's say your moron wingman is getting his ass kicked. You can actually use your radio to taunt the enemy pilots so that they'll come after you and ignore your idiot wingman. Another minor thing I really love about this game is that all the cutscenes can be paused. Something that should be in every single game with cutscenes. This should not still be a problem in 2010. You can play this game any way you want to, cautiously or trying to kill every enemy you see, not letting other characters die, or letting their dumbasses get killed. And I'm looking at you, Maniac. A lot of people decide to let him die early on in the game just so they don't have to hear him anymore. There are many different styles of missions, like patrols, escort missions, attack runs. And ultimately, I give this game a very enthusiastic Mondo Cool. It has a pretty strict learning curve in the beginning of the game for about the first hour or two, but I was totally captivated by the game and wanted to get better at it, which I found to be a rewarding experience as far as gaming goes. Wing Commander is one of those classic game series that I believe every gamer should experience in one way or another. The best version is on the 3DO, Super Wing Commander, and it has enhanced graphics, better voice acting, but the space combat is much smoother, which is what makes it a better experience overall. It's still the same game with the same branching missions and storyline. But still, I love this Sega CD version very much, and I've spent a lot of time with it, and I'm still working towards beating the game. I can safely say that this is an amazing game that every Sega CD owner should own a copy. This game's cinematic style and storytelling gave many people reason to compare it to an interactive movie, which would later be exemplified by games like Wing Commander 3 starring Mark Hamill and John Rhys-Davies and Malcolm McDowell, long before Metal Gear Solid was being called a movie more than a game. And people loved it. They loved the acting in games like Wing Commander 3 and 4. So, if this looks like your kind of game, definitely go out and buy yourself a copy. Keep in mind, try to buy a complete copy with a manual, as you will probably need it.
Is this the best it can offer?
We are gathered here to pay tribute to one of our own, First Lieutenant Hotshot. In just a few missions, Hotshot began what would surely have been a brilliant career. Now, that career has been cut short. Who can say what Hotshot might have accomplished for the Confederation?
Company, attention! Prepare, fire!
Farewell, Hotshot. You'll be missed.